Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday to you, Virgo. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. I've already put out your reading for today. Let's get started. Virgo's reading. Take what you need, leave the rest. Official person. I have her mature man. Unexpected income. I just heard military honors. Somebody could be receiving the Purple Heart. If you had somebody pass away. I'm so sorry for this, but this passing away, it will bring some generational wealth to you and your family. All right. It's the pathway to generational wealth for you through the passing. Whether you knew this person or not, this person could have been somewhere in your energy field as far as your family is concerned, like your family lineage. There was some money left for you, or something left for your benefit. It could have been like the non-custodial parent or something like that on their end, left money for the non-custodial parent or something, and due through this person's sickness or illness, it may have to be where you get this message. All right. And there's some court papers that you don't know about, or some court papers that you don't know about, didn't know about, and you realize, hey, that's my name. Why didn't I know about this? Take them to court and get your damn money. Okay. So it may be some unfairness here, stuff that you don't know about, that you didn't know about, something that you should have got when you were younger and you didn't because somebody in your family took the money and spent it, or took the money and hid it away somewhere. All right. Maybe you found a note after somebody passed away, like, hold up, I never heard about this. How come I didn't know that Uncle Festus or Uncle Fester or Uncle Lester or somebody left me this money? You could have been born in 1973. This person could have died the year you were born, or you could be 30 years old or 37 years old. Take how it resonates. But it's something that through this person's passing, whoever this person passed away, somebody has like the flag, somebody has like their Purple Heart or whatever honor that they have, a family member has those stored away, and you may not even know about it. You may have to go to court to get what's due you, to get something that was yours in the beginning. And I don't think it was for your parent or the person that raised you or took care of you. It was something that was left for you, but the parent took it and spent it, or took it and put it away, and you don't know about it. And you possibly once this person passed away, no matter how much you love them or how much they loved you, they never told you that their money was truly yours. All right. But you read a letter, you're going through their things, you're packing up, you're getting rid of some stuff or whatever, and all of a sudden you find some secret desk or something that was hidden somewhere, and you find it and you read it, and you realize, wow, that's a court document. That's some paperwork that should have been given to me when I reached a certain age, and you never got it. And now you realize, but you struggled as a child, or you thought that there was some sort of struggle, or there was never enough money, and you could have been mistreated by a parent too. Because whatever, I feel like they didn't want you to know that you had this money. This person had a concern for you and your well-being. That's why they left a stash of money for you. But instead of the person taking care of you, bringing you this unexpected income and this great fortune, and maybe they bought a house or something, they were very stingy with the money. But the money belonged to you and your staff. I don't want to say staff. It belonged to your siblings or something like that. But you made it made us feel like we didn't have any money or anything. Maybe they just did what they wanted to do behind your back. They took care of themselves. Have you ever noticed why they had nice hairdos or nice Cadillacs, nice cars, had a nice house and everything, but yet and still y'all were still struggling financially? Yep, being selfish. Why are we struggling? Why are we going through this, or why do we go through this when we have such a nice house? Okay, if I were to sell this house, how much would I get? Possibly $250,000. It was a beautiful house, but we struggled. We had struggles. Why are we struggling and we're living like this? Why do you make me feel like we don't have enough money for what I want for sports, or to a certain kind of lunch, or clothes, designer clothes? You could have afforded that. Okay, had they did what they were supposed to do with the money. Okay, but on the outside, everything was looking good, but on the inside, we're living like we're poor. Okay, could have had a nice house, but on the inside, it didn't look like that at all. So this is some energy around somebody having some unexpected income. You finding out through, I feel like this person was in the military, some sort of army thing or whatever. a branch. Okay. And I heard the name David. Okay. But this person through ill health maybe passed away, and they left money to set aside money for the siblings. Well, money for like their father or mother was in the military, so the grandchildren, I heard the grandyoungins, okay, the grandkids or whatever. So you were no longer with the person's mother. Okay, you were no longer together. Okay, with the person who took care of the children long term, but this person was well prepared to take care of something for you if something happened to them. So if something happened to them, there was some money that was saved or was supposed to be given to a group of people when they became of age, and they never saw that money. And maybe the person who they gave this to, maybe your father, okay, or your mother, whoever, they took the money and they never gave it to the people who they were supposed to give it to. And I feel like this person struggled a lot with that. They spent everything and they became broke. They weren't working. They lost everything they had. Karma is a bitch. I tell you that much for sure. Karma is a bitch. So this person took this money, this unexpected income, and partied, had a good time, bought houses, bought Cadillac cars, did what they wanted to do, made all of these exchanges, didn't save anything, and now they're struggling. They're struggling. Okay. Not only are they're struggling, they made it feel like you have to struggle. When in the beginning, you had money that was left over, money that was supposed to be gifted to me after this person passed away. But this false person, had this unexpected income, and so much so they didn't know what to do it. So they spent what was given to them, and they spent what was supposed to be given to you and your sibling or siblings. All right. This person ran off. I won't say ran off with the money. They didn't do the right things with the money. They lived the high life for as long as they possibly could until they were broke. There's no reason why you should have that much money and end up being broke and have to struggle. No way whatsoever. Okay. No way whatsoever. So whatever it was this person was experiencing, they did it, and because of this, they did it to themselves. But this person who was in the military or whatever the situation was, they saw the plight that your parent or that person who was raising you, what they were in, the plight that they were in. I'm going to make sure, because I know they're going to get pregnant, especially if this was young kids, you get pregnant. Okay, I'm going to make sure I set aside some money for you when you get older, when your kids get older, so y'all won't have to struggle. Okay, he or she cared for the person who you're thinking stole the money or didn't do the right thing for the money. He cared so much that he cared about the generations. He wanted to create some generational wealth. All right, he or she. I have 9, 8, 5, 5, and 6. If those numbers resonate, could be August 27th. This could be August the 29th. This could be September the 8th or 9th, September the 5th, and September the 15th. I got here a message of concern, despair. Bottom of the deck, we got community, and in prison. So this person possibly, if people find out what they did, they'll go to jail. Okay, for stealing. I don't want to say extortion, but this person had money for themselves. But not only did they spend their chunk of money, but they also spent money that they shouldn't have. That wasn't theirs. It was yours. You were supposed to handle that responsibly, but you went and spent it on yourself or spent it on other people, but it was supposed to be given to specific individuals in the family. Like if you had a child with somebody, or if you were like a young child or a young couple, somebody made sure or wanted to make sure that the kids that you got pregnant with early in life would be well taken care of, no matter what choices you two chose to make as a young couple. All right. It was the expectation that this money would go for the children when they got older, so they wouldn't have to struggle like we did. Okay, so they wouldn't have to do that. So this person who had bad health possibly left the house, possibly did something in preparation for their passing to make sure that they were well taken care of, well provided for. So whoever it was you were in a relationship with when you were younger. okay, I don't have any money. You haven't been with this person for a while. Well, can you help me out with this? Can you help me out with that? I need this or I need that, but you have children, or even you have a person you were with who expected that when they were younger, they heard that this money was going to be due to your children, or that you were supposed to give this to your children when they reached a certain age level. I'm hearing age bracket. This person who passed away possibly left a home valued at $250,000, if not more, or this person left this money to wanted to live like they were rich off this person's passing or whatever, and you had inheritance. It made you rich. It made you more richer than you ever thought possible, or what you considered to be rich. But you lost everything. Not only did you lose everything of yours, but you lost everything of that money that should have went somewhere else to the children. And now you're living from from paycheck to paycheck. Even if you are working, you haven't built up any real work history because you didn't have to work because you had all that money. Now what are you going to do? Okay. We have one person who has matured in life, the other person who lived their life by the means of the hard work and sweat and tears of somebody else, and now they're broke. They don't know what to do, and now you're older, and you're trying to figure out, well, what's due me? I all of a sudden found these papers, or I found these writings, and what's going on? This could be some energy around you finding paperwork of your spouse. You got married to somebody, you found paperwork or something, that you didn't know was there, that they didn't know what to do. So you discovered a secret that was going on. And you got to find, you got to go to court and maybe get this fixed, get what money is due you, even if you have to sue. You sue this person, you might not get anything because they didn't spend everything. Theirs, every damn dime, and spent every damn dime of yours too. So this person was selfish. They've lost all of theirs and yours too. So, this karma is gonna really, really kick this person's butt. I have the thief, and I got income. I got false person, and I'm looking at the child card. So what was left for you could have been for you, but no, this person stole everything. They stole what was that. They took theirs, okay, willingly, and they also stole yours. They put it aside for a minute, but when they got broke, they started piffling, or whatever, piffering on what I'm hearing anyway. So stealing from your account that you didn't know existed. Okay, taking and taking and taking, having a good time, living life, acting like their shit didn't stink or whatever. They got this income and they spent it, and it should have been due for the upkeep of your family, of the children here. And you possibly have to sue for child support, proliferating, is that it? Whatever. But child support, trying to get yours, every now and again, your children or your child or you could have got a nice bed, or could have got a nice outfit, or an expensive pair of shoes every now and again, not often. But I'll tell you, if you were to take this person to court, they probably get locked up, okay, or some sort of fine at this point in time, for doing something that they know that they should not have done. And it's sad that you have people like that, but you do. Family, I tell you, that they are your biggest haters. They want to turn around and be your biggest support systems, but be the main ones lying to you and cheating and all of that other kind of stuff. So it's sad, but that happens. Just final messages here. Mature, older person, that could be you. Or this could be that older person in your life who passed away, and you got a message, or you find some secret documents that belong to this person, and they hid them away because they didn't want you to be disappointed that either they spent the money or somebody else did. I have mature and I have official person. So they possibly spent your money, the money that was due to you. Great fortune should have been yours, but you lived a life of poverty. You're living a life of poverty and feeling like you need to take this person to court, but what can you do? There's no more money. You can try it. Yeah, but what can you get out of it? But it'll be for your family, not only for you. You're needing to make this reprimand for your family, but this person had the control. They controlled everything here. They got the money. They were supposed to provide. They were supposed to lead and organize this money, but they spent it for their own benefit and possibly did you wrong in the process because they never wanted you to find out the truth. Okay. 777, and maybe they love to gamble. Okay. And I just feel like you found this out a little bit too late in your life, and there's nothing that you can do about it now. Like, I've been struggling all this time, and she or she, whoever, could have been same sex couple, they could have had the means to do the right thing, but they didn't for the family, and left you with a life of poverty and instead of great fortune. They took everything and just spent it, and they spent frivolously, bought houses for themselves, cars, and was possibly did a lot of traveling. You didn't see this person a lot. They didn't keep their word a lot. They didn't do what they said that they were going to do. Every now and again, you got a nice gift from this person, but not often. All right? Not often at all. That poverty card keeps coming out, so I'm going to stop the reading after this. And I have courthouse, so yeah, so you may have to go to court for this. Now, I'm not saying that you will get anything out of it. Maybe another family member has money to store it away or something like that, but it's going to be a fight to get this money. You're going to have to do what you need to do to get this money. All right. If there's something left. I have community here, so it's going to be a fight to the finish. You may have to set up some fund, like GoFundMe or something like that, or they possibly didn't have life insurance, or it's something that you're going to have to fight with. But I think you're going to get a lot of help from the community. Yeah, main female. So I feel like that this person sell their house. If you want more money, sell the house, the family house. You may have to sell the family home to get some sort of compensation from this. That's going to be the only way. Because this person spent a lot of money helping other people, but she didn't help the very people who she should have helped, or he should have helped with their money. And it was unfair to you to grow up in a life of poverty because of what the decisions that they made. Should have never had to be that way, but that's the way it is. Now they're on the other side now, and you found out some stuff that you didn't know was there. Secrets. All right.